In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on February 10, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Seattle Kraken versus New York Rangers. This should be a fun cross-conference matchup between two teams currently sitting in playoff spots in their divisions, the New York Rangers and the Seattle Kraken. The Kraken are in the second half of a back-to-back, looking to bounce back from their loss last night to the Devils, while the Rangers have played fantastic and made a huge move in trading for Vladimir Tarasenko yesterday. The first game between these teams this season was great, needing overtime for a 3-2 Kraken win at home in Seattle on November 17th. Seattle is 7-2 in their last 9 road games and 11-5 in their last 16 games overall, while the under is 9-1 in their last 11 games against the Metropolitan Division. New York is 9-0 in their last 9 games against the Western Conference and 4-0 in their last 4 home games, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record. Both of these teams have been good this season, but especially with the Kraken in the second half of a back-to-back and struggling right now, I give the edge in this game to the New York Rangers to tie the season series. The main reason for that is the incredible defensive play of the Rags. They've allowed just the 4th fewest goals in the NHL, giving up the 7th fewest expected goals and 5th fewest high-danger shots in the league. With Igor Shesterkin in goal against a fatigued Seattle team on the road, who played last night, I expect New York to shut down the Kraken offense. The Rangers have played great lately, and that should continue as they pick up another home victory in MSG against Seattle. So the New York Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Both of these teams have trended under this season, and I expect that trend to continue. The first game between these teams went under this season with a 3-2 overtime game. In Rangers games this season, the under has gone 28-22-1, while it has gone 27-22-2 in Kraken games this year. New York has been incredible defensively and have last year's Vezina between the pipes in Igor Shesterkin. With his play in net, they've allowed just the 4th fewest goals in the NHL, giving up the 7th fewest expected goals and 5th fewest high-danger shots in the league. I expect them to shut down a fatigued Seattle team that has struggled to score recently, keeping this game below the total. Even if the Rangers win by multiple goals, I expect this game to still remain below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Coyotes versus Chicago Blackhawks. The Arizona Coyotes face the Chicago Blackhawks, with both teams looking to improve from rough seasons. The Coyotes have a 17-28-6 record and have the second worst record in the Central Division, while Blackhawks have a 15-29-5 record and are in last place in the division. Both teams look to improve in the division and the Western Conference, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. The Coyotes are 20-51 in their last 71 road games and 22-51 in their last 73 overall. The Blackhawks are 15-36 in their last 51 home games and 19-47 in their last 66 overall. The under is 6-1 in Coyotes' last 7 overall. The under is 4-1 in Blackhawks' last 5 Friday games. The Coyotes are 3-7 in the last 10 meetings in Chicago. The favorite is 15-6 in the last 21 meetings. In a game with two teams that have struggled for consistency in 2022 and who lack high-level, elite talent, it's always tough to pick a winner, but given the big wins Arizona have pulled off at points this year, they're definitely the much better bet here. In the past 21 head-to-head matchups between these two teams, the favorite has come away winners in 16 of them, so while they're much easier to back playing at home, it appears the Coyotes' young talent gives them a much better chance to win in this matchup. So the Arizona Coyotes money line is our full game side pick. Both of these teams lack elite-level goaltending, but with solid defense paired with a lack of elite-level finishers, the under is always the best bet here, as the under is 5-2 in the past 7 head-to-head meetings between these two teams in Chicago. For Arizona, the under is 5-0 in their past 5 games on the road, and for Chicago, the under is 9-3 in their past 12 games played against teams with a winning percentage under .400. So while this one is bound to be plenty of fun, Keep it simple. These are both offenses that have had issues scoring all season, and it's going to be an issue again in this game. In the last game, Arizona scored 3 goals, and they are going to struggle to get to that number here. Look for a 3-1 or 3-2 type of game, and this game is going to stay below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Anaheim Ducks. The Pittsburgh Penguins face the Anaheim Ducks with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Penguins have a 25-16-9 record and are in the middle of the Metropolitan Division, while the Ducks have a 17-29-6 record and are in last place in the Pacific Division. Both teams are looking to improve in their divisions, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. The Penguins are 0-4 in their last 4 road games and 11-3 in their last 14 versus Western Conference. The Ducks are 10-23 in their last 33 home games and 21-55 in their last 76 overall. The under is 4-1 in Penguins' last 5 road games. The over is 10-3 in Ducks' last 13 overall. The Penguins are 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. The favorite is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. The home team is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The defense and goaltending have both been terrible for the Ducks this season. They rank last in goals against per game and last in shots against per game. Both Anthony Stolarz and John Gibson each have a goals against average of over 3.7. Anaheim has the 3rd fewest wins in the league. The Penguins have been clicking on offense recently. Pittsburgh scored 4 or more goals in 5 of their last 8 games. They rank 12th in goals per game and 9th in shots per game. Sidney Crosby leads the Pens with 61 points. The Penguins have had Anaheim's number recently, winning 5 of their last 6 meetings versus the Ducks. The Pittsburgh Penguins need to win on the road eventually, and this matchup is just what the doctor ordered. The Anaheim Ducks are terrible, and playing at home hasn't helped much. The Penguins' offense should have a field day against that Ducks defense. Pittsburgh is the much better team, and they will win this matchup by 2 or more goals. No excuses for the road team, so the Pittsburgh Penguins to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Ducks should limit the Penguins' offense with Cam Fowler, Dmitry Kulikov, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender John Gibson to make plenty of big saves. The Penguins, who allowed only 1 goal in their last game, should eliminate and potentially shut out a Ducks offense, which has scored only 5 goals in the last 2 games, with Marcus Pettersson, Brian Dumoulin, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone while goaltender Casey DeSmith blanks the shots on the net. This is a high total, and both defenses look to step up and control this game. This will be a low-scoring game with both defenses stepping up. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.